Hey y'all, so I am currently just in my room watching YouTube right now, and I literally just got finished eating, and this message just came to me while I'm just sitting here, and this is not for everybody, but it's for someone. I'm trying to literally set up my stand right now, but I'm just going to be talking while I'm doing it. But sometimes you have to be comfortable with creating your own closure. That's what spirit is saying. Sometimes you have to be comfortable with not receiving that last conversation, um, being responsible for your own healing without that person apologizing to you. Sometimes you just have to live with the fact that that person may not ever return, or that person may not be in a energy to where they are healed enough to even give you an apology, because they're still dealing with certain trauma or emotions that keeps them from communicating properly, or maybe they are narcissistic and they are still in that mode to where maybe they won't realize what they did to you until further on down the line, because often sometimes when you get out of relationships or situationships, because in those situationships that can be one of the worst, heartbreaks you can go through. But oftentimes when you get out of those situations and you have like some sort of harsh breakup or no type of closure, you sit and wait for that person to come back. You sit and wait for that person to say I'm sorry or apologize or reach out or rekindle things, right? And sometimes that does happen. But spirit is saying, do not sit around waiting for that or expecting that, because some people may wait for forever and waste their time or waste their lives. You know what I mean? So don't be in the energy of, okay, I'm going to wait for this person. What's meant to be will always be. Don't be in the energy of, I'm going to wait for them to apologize. I deserve an apology. Like I said, some will do that if they are to that level to where they are able to give you that apology or create that closure. But some people aren't mature enough to do that. So create it for yourself, babe. Do what you need to do. Cry. Cry, express yourself through I would say healthy habits, of course. Writing, journaling, um, through voice notes, talking to a friend, or whoever. Try to gain some sort of support system, even if it's not family. Reach out to someone to talk to, during those moments. But whatever you do, don't chase. Don't try to push this or force this person to give you validation. Don't try to force the situation back together. Like I said, sometimes you have to create closure and forgive without any reconciliation, without any more contact. And if God was to bless a reconciliation, or for this person to come back and man up or woman up and say, okay, I was in a wrong, then that's what's meant to be. But most times, spirit, like I say, spirit sees and hears things that we don't hear. And it's best to just leave the situation to where it is, or we can create more of a whole for ourselves or the situation. And as hard as it is to try to deal with the pain that you feel from whatever happened, or the love that you feel for that person, because it's like, oh my gosh, this person hurt me, but I still love them and I want to hate them. I want to just, get these feelings away. I wish I never met this person. I wish I could erase this energy from my mind, from my heart, but it's still there. So it's like you're dealing with the feelings that you still feel for them while dealing with that pain, right? And now you're trying to deal with the process of healing. It's a lot to do at once here, and I always used to say, you should be able to sue people for breaking your heart because it's definitely like emotional distress, and like I say, even though sometimes people don't realize how much you can be affected it's our responsibility to truly deal with the healing. And sometimes that means creating closure on your own. Sometimes that person could just keep hurting you even more if you allow them to even come back and, apologize, and maybe they're going to do something else again. So sometimes that's why God doesn't even allow a reconciliation, because the same cycle would just keep happening over and over. So it's about you knowing your worth, you taking responsibility for your healing, you creating that closure that you need for the situation, regardless if this is a relationship or if it's even like mother wounds or father wounds as well. Definitely therapy is a great choice as well, to each his own. Therapy, though, will definitely help, or like I stated, or a coach, getting some sort of life coach, or, a spiritual coach will help you as well. But yeah, finding healthy ways and getting back to yourself, doing things that you love doing. Because most times, God take you away from situations because you lose yourself in that person or that situation, or, you don't feel like yourself as well. And while you are healing, you're going to start to learn so much more about you. You're going to get back into the habit of finding the things you love within your purpose. You're going to grow in so many different areas. You're going to be able to focus more as well, get a lot of things done, just accomplish a lot. You're going to learn a lot about you and where you're going in life, because sometimes those people that were doing certain things to us, and sometimes we realize that they are, but we're so blindsided by love, or the fact that they're our man or our woman or our friend or our sister, our brother, our mom or dad. We allow the hurt to, keep going, because we're so blindsided that, okay, I love this person, or they so-called love me, or they're this to me, so I just got to put up with it. And that's not the case. You do not have to put up with anything that you know in your heart that you do not deserve here. And you not putting up with that will open the door for change, and open the door for change will open up the door for abundance, blessings, opportunities, and aligning yourself with people who actually appreciate you and who actually sees you and value you. So that was just a message, guys. 3:03 on the clock, ending at 3:03. Expansion, change, communication, new beginnings here, starting over, starting from scratch as well. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid of, oh my goodness, what if I end up alone, or what if I don't get aligned with other people, or what's going to happen. God is going to align you with the right people, opportunities, and circumstances that you need to be aligned with, guys. But I love you, sending you so much love and light. Until next time, bye.